Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Sachin Collicutt, founder of addictedtofear.org, working on the 11th part today in this 15-part series with the book by Kenneth Wooden, Child Lures. I'm doing these videos for children to learn different types of abuse, teach them the red flags and what to do, strategies, should any of these ever occur. So it's for kids 8 and up. It's for parents, educators, professionals, anybody that wants to use these series as educational tools to empower children to stay safe. So thank you for joining me today on this The Playmate Companion Lure Story Hour. And along for the ride today, we got my stuffed animal crew. And I like to have Monkey sitting here with the heart so that you always remember that people love you and people want you to stay safe. And it's always a risk when I take Monkey's heart away because he falls down. There we go. Okay, let's get started. In some instances, child molesters encourage or coerce their victims to usher unsuspecting children into an abusive setting. Once an abuser has manipulated a child with the Playmate lure, he can make use of one or several other lures, including the affection lure, bribery, fun and games, pornography, or drugs to initiate sexual contact. Remember, kids, what are the places that no adult can touch you? Your private places. And do you remember what those are and where they are? Those are the areas that are hidden by what? By a bathing suit, right? That's your private property, is your body. The child molester might make the setting for abuse enticing by creating a party ambiance, which means environment, playing youngsters with toys or favorite foods as a way to lure them in, might project anything goes attitude that can be particularly attractive to adolescents. He depends on word of mouth to ensure regular access to children. Children molested by other children make up the fastest growing category of sex crime victims. 20% of sex offenders back in 1995, because that's how old this book is, 20% of sex offenders are children molesting other children. In most cases, the child offender is himself a casualty of abuse and might have no idea his behavior is wrong. You wouldn't know that that behavior is wrong if it's normalized, if someone who is a predator you would just know that particular thing because that is what was shown to you. But if that has happened to you, then it was wrong. And that's not something that we should be doing to other people, right? Children, this message is for you. You probably have friends that you like to play with at recess, after school, and on weekends. What do you like to do with your friends? Do you like to play games? Do you do artwork or crafts? Do you watch television? read books, or play computer games? Isn't it nice to have friends? Yeah. They are an important part of life. When you make a new friend, it's a good idea to bring them home so your mom and dad can meet them. Your parents will probably want to meet their parents too. Maybe you can all do something together, like order pizza, go bowling, or watch television. It's a lot of fun to go places with friends. You might go to the park, or to your friend's home, or even to another friend's home. But remember, no matter who you are playing with or where you are playing, no one has the right to touch the private parts of your body or force you to touch theirs. You already know it is against the law for adults to do this. Should anyone ever try, tell him to stop, then leave and tell your parents or another trusted adult right away. Do you remember why we do it right away? Have to do it as quickly as possible so it stops hurting you and they stop maybe hurting other people. Okay? It is not your job to keep people out of trouble if they're acting badly. That's when you need to tell the most. Here's a tip. Make sure your parents always know where you are and who you're with. They need to know this to help keep you safe. Parents, this message is for you. Make the effort to know your child's friends and their families. If possible, visit their homes and assess the environment. Strive to make your own home a place children will be eager to visit. Provide youngsters with supervised freedom and offer suggestions for projects and games to discourage boredom. Now, boredom isn't a bad thing because sometimes that's where our best ideas come from. You don't always have to be busy. If your child spends time at the house of another playmate, particularly where there is a single male or live-in boyfriend, investigate why that location is so popular. Perform spot checks by visiting unannounced during playtime. By the same token, if a child shows a sudden fear of a once favorite play spot, find out why. What happened? Everybody needs to be curious about behaviors, changes in behaviors, all that kind of stuff, okay? We'll get on to some practice scenarios now. Sandra's friend invites her to a secret place to play. It's a house where a man lives alone and will let them do anything they want. He never says no to anything. Sandra can come along if she doesn't tell her parents. Should Sandra go? There's all kinds of secrets in this one, isn't there? It might seem like fun if you're a teenager, but people take advantage of you not knowing better. Sandra should not go. Sandra's personal siren should tell her something is wrong if she can't tell her parents where she's going. She should ask herself why a grown man would want to invite children to his house to play. What does he want in return? That's good critical thinking, right? Why would somebody do that? Stay safe out there, kids. Last practice scenario of the day. Helen is invited to a sleepover party at a classmate's house. What should Helen do? Sleepovers are fun. If she wants to go, Helen should get permission from her parents and then go have fun at the party. You stay safe. If you haven't been following along my videos, please go watch them and watch them regularly so you remember and you get really good at learning all the different types of abuse. So you get to protect yourself because you're strong and you're brave and you're courageous. And you're doing a great job, by the way. I know these videos sometimes aren't very easy to listen to, but we do it so that you learn. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me today in the 11th part in the series. The next time around, we're going to be doing number 12. The 12th lure is the pornography lure. Big topics, big breaths. Remind yourself that you're safe. And that's why we do these videos, so that you can stay safe. So until next time, kids, parents, educators, professionals, everybody else, have yourself a wonderful day today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.